So I am using Node.js server over there, and the crypto payment gateway that is I am using is a Cryptomus. Cryptomus is a global exchange where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies. You can also trade, and you can also use their payment gateway to accept crypto payments. And Cryptomus provides you with a separate merchant profile that you can and use, and they also provide you separate API key for the merchant. You get registered over the merchant, and then you get your API key and pass the project moderation. So without any wait, let's start the video. Now you come to your browser and type cryptomus.com. After that, you can see their site over there. Here's a click sign up button. When you click on the sign up button, it will redirect you to their sign up page. You can use your email or phone number to get sign up over there. I have already did a sign up on their site, so I'm not actually doing sign up over there. I'm going to log in. After that, you will provide your credentials. So after when you get to sign up over there, you will have an interface like this. But you have to do one more thing over there, KYC verification. KYC verification is very important if you want to use their all features and benefits along the Cryptomas. So after signing up, you have to pass your KYC verification. After that, to get your API key for your payment gateway, you have to come to the business and click on the merchants. When you click on the merchant, you will have interface like this. So now I'm going to create a new merchant, and I have already created this, but I am going to create a new one just for all of you guys. After that, you have to enter the name. I am entering name just like shop, and click create merchant. After that, go to setup. When you have a setup over there, you can see two options: payments by link and payments by widgets. So what you're gonna do is click on the widgets. Now you click on create widget. Now here they are asking you to pass the project moderation. So to pass your project moderation, click on your merchant settings. Now click on leave a request. So over there, here's your type is website. Now you have to provide the URL of your website that is live, not the local one. So you have to provide the like backend URL that you are actually building. So here I have a backend that I am currently building. So I'm going to paste that URL over there. Here's guys, you can see. Now I am going to name the project that is shop. Okay, and click on the submit button. So when you click on the submit button, it will ask you to confirm your domain. Over there, what you're gonna do is you have to choose and using a HTML file, and just you gotta download that file and paste it in the root directory of your backend source code where you have all of the source code of your backend. Right? You click on the download. I am going to place that file in my source code of backend. Here I am going to their shop. Yeah. Now I'm going to click save. So my file has been actually stored over my backend source code. What I'm gonna do is open my CMD. Now I'm going to make these changes live on my backend server. So now my all of the changes I have made is live on my server. Now what I'm gonna do, now come to the site again, and now click on a check. So here it is actually confirmed, and I am going to click on confirm domain. So here project moderation takes up to 24 hours, and they're gonna take some time to review your project. After that, you will get your API key and all of the credentials that you need to integrate payment gateway over there. Once your project moderation get passed, you will see on your merchant profile status is active. So now we will going to create our payment widget. To create your payment widget, click on your merchant profile, then click on widget. Now click on create widget. Now here you will fill all of your details related to your payment digits. In this form, you will define the currency and the amount and the URL that you want after the successful payment. So I'm going to fill up all the details. Now the second step is type form. You can select button QR code. I am selecting form over there. The next step is to select your widget currency. I'm going to select USDT. Now amount to pay. You can leave it empty to let your customer set the amount. Okay. After that, you will click on a create button. Now you can see your payment widget has been created. So the next step is to click on got it. Now you have successfully created your payment widget. The next step is to get your merchant ID and API key to use in your backend. To get your API key and merchant ID, click on your merchant profile. Now click on merchant settings. From there, you can get your payment API key and your merchant ID. Now copy your payment API key and merchant ID, then paste it into your env in our backend server. So now here was all for getting your API key and your merchant ID. The next step is to create your API route, the route that actually gonna handle all your payment gateway logic and that actually gonna make you interact with the payment gateway of Cryptomus. So I have already written the code, so I'm just gonna copy that code and paste that in my editor because it saves time. So you guys can see all the code. I will drop in the comment section if you want. So here is the code I have. I have just created a route API checkout, and now I'm pasting that code over there. As you can see, guys, the code actually that's a route URL API checkout that is actually accepting three parameters: amount, currency, and order ID, and that parameters have been validated over there. Now it is actually embedded in our payload. Now after that, it is actually making our signature that Cryptomus gateway requires from us, and here it is using our Cryptomus API key. But before, I'm going to paste another piece of code over the above. That is actually the helper function, you can say, that generate our sign to get authorized in the Cryptomus payment gateway. So over the above, I'm going to paste that code. That code is actually responsible for the hashing and for the authentication, right? After that, we are making a request over there at the endpoint of Cryptomus, and here's the header where we embed our Cryptomus merchant ID, and then we embed our sign that we have above created. After that, we will going to see the result. If response to data pay farm, we will going to send our pay farm, and if it is not, we will going to send the data. And in any case, if it got messed up, they will throw an error over there. So that's the endpoint that we have created in our backend to integrate with the Cryptomus payment, right? Now, so now the next step is to integrate that API into your front end side. So I am having a React project over there where I have created a simple checkout page using Tailwind, and I am calling that API that we have created a checkout API, where API checkout, yes, you can see the guys, I am sending two parameters over there, amount and the order ID. When we get the response from that, we will store our that data into set result, and if it run into any error, then they will throw out something went wrong, and it is actually the set loading function that we have used to false the set loading after the successful API call. So over there you can see all of that code. This is just a simple page that I have created just for your understanding and proceeding with the payment gateway, right? So now I am going to show you the practically how it will gonna work. Now I am going to put any amount just like 20 USDT over there, and I'm going to put an order ID of like order 01. I'm going to click on proceed to pay. So after that, they will give me the click here to pay. That URL actually I'm receiving from the Cryptomus payment gateway. So when I click on that, it will redirect to me to toward the Cryptomus pay farm that we have created, right? I'm going to click on confirm. Now as you can see, it is actually asking me to select the network to proceed with the payment. Now here I'm going to select like the Tron TRC20, and now I'm going to proceed to the payment. Now after that, as you can see, guys, it is providing me the wallet address of the recipient that I can copy and paste into my account, Cryptomus account. And I can also click on pay with Cryptomus. If you have an account, you must have an account in order to do this, because as you can see, your balance has insufficient funds. Please top up your balance, because I have no funds right now in my accounts. That's why it is throwing me the error. If you have funds in your account, and if you click on pay with Cryptomus, then it will automatically gonna make that transaction work for you. So here was all for the Cryptomus. I have showed you how you can integrate Cryptomus payment gateway into Node.js and calling that API into your front end side React. So if you want to learn more about the Cryptomus payment gateway, you can check the link below in my description. So if you have any query, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. I am here to help you. So see you soon in the next upcoming video.